don't think I'm strong enough, no. Do you believe in love after love? Love, love. the feeling inside myself. I really don't think I'm strong enough. No. We're just singing the same thing over and over, but you get the drift.
No matter how hard I try. Yeah, I know the song.
It's not showing. Why is it not popping up?
What?
The live.
I was enjoying the share moment.
There it goes. It's on YouTube.
We were
right
sharing a moment.
You guys were singing, and I looked up at my camera and went,
there it is. I'm gonna love it first, then I'm gonna share it. Oh wait, we're not doing the
Sharing
countdown.
it.
We're not doing.
Oh,
countdown.
I probably should hit that, right?
oh my God.
It's okay. I mean, we're already late, so just go ahead and jump into it. We'll just share.
I think I can speed it up, but I don't remember how.
It's
all right.
just switch back.
We have time because I don't have a thing tonight, so we're just going to shoot from the
Oh,
hip.
Chris Jackson saw that.
He saw you saying "kill me now."
We're going at 3 minutes left tonight instead of the full 5.
Okay.
So that means, yeah, we have a minute and 35
So
seconds.
I'm gonna go to YouTube and
Do you believe?
pull that.
That song is going to be in my head for the rest of the evening.
I was listening to some killer songs earlier. I really don't think I'm strong enough, Dad.
Is that even Cher or is that Celine Dion?
No, it's Cher.
You sure? Because I mixed them up a lot.
It is Cher. Because she sings like this all the time. After you've been living. Like she's trying to suck a persimmon through her lips. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but persimmon's a fruit.
I know what it is. It is Cher. You're right. Sorry, I
This
Googled
isn't
you.
on a camera, is it, Brett?
That's a great question. Hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? Well, we found the cord for the high-tech camera tonight. So that's why it looks a little better.
What's happening?
Matt joined the podcast and didn't leave immediately when he saw me.
Oh,
That's a step up.
I just got to make sure it's not on a camera.
What? You know, Clay is punking out now. Oh.
Oh,
He's
Let's
been
see.
punking out recently.
Punking out. He was actually
Yeah.
messaging me. He's like, "Hey, is there going to be a show tonight?"
I think he's scared of me.
He ain't scared of you. Oh, I get it. Never mind. I get it. I
Play
see what
into
you're
the
doing.
bit,
Hey,
man.
Mom, what's up?
Hey.
How did your music session go tonight, Mom?
15 seconds. We're starting at 3 minutes tonight, people. Getting rolling.
Roll up.
Hey. All right.
she's watching on YouTube.
Here we go.
what?
5,
Yeah, she's
4,
she's a YouTuber.
3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to the Podbless podcast with 3 dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other is a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives.
With a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey,
I'm Josh,
And I'm Brett.
and this is Podbless.
Hey.
Yo.
It's really not snowing. That's animation.
It might be.
Actually,
worried.
it was flurrying.
You're flurry.
It was freezing rain when I went to the gas station.
Yeah, everybody be safe out there.
I mean, it
Oh, I
was
need to
60
share.
degrees today.
Yeah, you weren't sharing that whole time?
Where's my phone?
It's like you're doing other things.
We're back to the Where's My Phone saga.
I don't get it.
Huh.
Remember last time he lost his phone?
Oh yeah.
I actually don't have it.
Where is your phone? You've got like tiles and like locations on your phone. Locate it with your phone on your wrist, your watch.
His watch is
dead.
dead.
How'd you know?
Your watch is dead too.
Do you charge it at night?
Yeah,
The,
sometimes.
the watch thing's right here hanging on the back of your microphone cord. Hey everybody out there. I'm watching on YouTube.
We're so prepared.
How did your music planning session go today, Mom? I FaceTimed with her and she was in a recording studio.
Whoa,
doing some
high-tech
cool
mom.
stuff. She's cool.
All right, well.
We are live, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
Carry the
wasn't wasted.
convo. Your mom wrote a song.
Is that what she said? She wrote another song. All right. She's making her own album of stuff. Just like Celine Dion. Do you believe in Karen and Williams? That's Celine. Or that's not Celine, Cher. That's what we're going for. Did he just leave for his phone?
Yeah, he just left.
This makes like how many episodes? He's just like, oh, hey guys, I know we just started, but
I gotta answer my phone.
I got a phone call. It's very important. I love this camera that zooms on its own.
I think we should just lock the door and not let him back in.
Well, he's got to push buttons. Who else is going to mess up our soundboard?
I was gonna say he's got to push buttons while we're talking.
Jesus is coming or something. I don't know. But it's good to see everybody out there. Hey, you found it. And a Bible. Look at you. How many does that make you over there on the table? 17 Bibles?
Too many.
Just because you have 17 Bibles doesn't make you any more religious.
Are you sure? Because I
Yes.
just keep buying them.
They will know we are Christians by our
The
Bible
number
stack.
of our Bibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in there somewhere, right?
It was an old hymnal.
Share this thing.
Hymnal, not
Get it?
hermnal.
Share this thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying that joke as often as possible.
Hymnal, not.
I heard she
not
passed away.
hermnal.
Share?
Cher didn't pass away. Did she?
No. Are you making a joke?
No.
What's the punchline?
Somebody look it up. Somebody look it up right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to
Do
not.
you believe
record
in
tonight.
life after love? Once her
No.
husband
You
died,
can't
by
just say that. You have to.
She
sing
doesn't
It.
believe in life.
Sonny hit
She
that
doesn't
tree
believe
in a
in life.
skiing accident, and she did not
That's-
believe in life after love.
That's how I learned when I first. Like I
That's
know
how
it
you learned
happened.
how to
before.
ski?
No, it's how I learned you could die skiing.
Oh,
I had
when
no
Sonny-
idea.
When Sonny Bono died,
Well, I don't know when he died, but when I heard about it and like connected what happened as a child, I was like, wait, you can die skiing? That seems ridiculous because I'd only ever seen like Perfect North, which I don't think you can die skiing at Perfect North. There's,
when did Sonny Bono die?
What a name.
yeah, is that probably not his real name, right?
It's probably Edward.
Sonny Bono killed in a skiing accident on January 5th, 1998.
Yeah, okay, so I was 8.
Wow.
Josh
Neat
was
facts.
14.
Neat facts, guys.
All right, I shared it. Boom.
Is there any video of that?
Wow, that took that long.
I'm not very Facebook-y.
Yeah.
Is that a verb?
I mean, he shares it on Facebook and stuff, but it like doesn't really matter because he has like 7 friends.
I like to have friends in real life.
Her
Chris
mom
Jackson.
died. I was close.
The many Bibles is in the Psalms 151. I
Chris.
think that's love, Mom said. Her mom died.
Oh,
Oh,
sad
that's who
thing.
you were thinking of.
Cher's
Cher's
mom
mom died,
died.
not Cher.
Not share.
No, I was just making a joke.
Oh, you're just making a joke?
Yeah, but apparently she was
haha, death, hilarious. Wow, Brett. All
Hey.
right,
Hey, we lost loved ones. We have to make fun of it somehow.
that is true, but
It eases the pain.
Did you know while an
Sometimes.
Oscar award is priceless to most people that win them, their actual street value is $600 a piece?
I would not pay $600 for an Oscar.
Well, you know, you couldn't, but that's how much they cost to make.
I guarantee you, someone out there selling an Oscar.
I mean, Pauly Shore, or like a B-list actor that actually got one
You
for
can sell a
something.
Heisman, right?
Did you see Eddie Murphy when he got his Oscar? Did you see that speech that he
Is
did?
that when he said, "All I know is keep
3
Will
things.
Smith, yeah,
Pay your taxes.
yeah,
I forget the second one.
and keep Will Smith's wife's name
Out
out
your
your mouth."
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He's still funny.
Huh.
What?
You know your childhood could have been completely altered
Bye.
by one decision?
What?
Before LeVar Burton signed on with Reading Rainbow, Scott Baio was considered for the hosting of the
Oh
hosting
no,
of the
that would
role
not have been as
of
good.
Reading Rainbow.
Who's
That-
Scott Baio?
He was Chachi, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Happy Days.
we're old, but Happy Days. I remember ancient reruns.
That show is. I like that show.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book. I'm reading a rainbow.
I hated that show.
I can go anywhere.
I hated that show.
What?
Yeah.
That was a great
It
show.
was a great show.
No.
I like being up on the references. This
Yeah, I'm
is nice.
surprised.
Like,
I'm really blown away.
I watched a lot of Reading Rainbow.
Had to be from like 20 years ago before you get it.
I have a dead period, a dead zone in there. where-
20? Wait a minute. 30 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, I have a dead zone. But hey, Reading Rainbow educated a lot of kids. If you were a Reading Rainbow kid, you know. And that kind of made his whole career. More facts on Reading Rainbow?
No, this is a different fact.
Barney?
On August 10th of 1984, the year I was a year old,
I was not alive.
Red Dawn became the first movie to be released with a PG-13 rating. Red Dawn,
What?
where
Okay, wait, time out.
the
This is good.
Russians
I'm
come
glad we
and took
got here.
over. Was it the Russians or the?
It was the Russians.
China.
Uh,
China was the second. The
yeah,
remake.
yeah,
same
Wolverines. I know that one too.
Yep.
So
That's weird.
yeah, I know.
You know movie references from the
I know.
80s.
It's a weird day. I started. So we got a free trial of like HBO Max, right? So I started watching, like, they have cartoons on there. That's where I got it. They had all these Cartoon Network cartoons that my girls would like. And I realized they also have a ton of DC content because, like, Disney has all the Marvel. I don't really keep up on the DC. Batman was like my first superhero love, right?
HBO Max has all the DC stuff.
Yes. So I was always big into Batman. And so I'm like, oh, hey, look, it's Batman. They have I shouldn't say original, but they have the 90s animated Batman. The one I think of as original. It's got Mark Hamill as the Joker, like that series. Started watching it. I remember I watched it as a kid. It's rated PG. I cannot show that to my children yet because it's still pretty rough. The high voices, are we stuck in a...
We're not doing high voices.
I know. I hope we're not stuck in a pitch that I didn't know about. No.
No.
Okay, maybe that was just
Maybe
we were
when
singing.
you guys were singing.
Yeah.
Somebody would have pointed out by now that we were in a voice, right?
Oh, that was just us singing super high.
Oh, okay.
Mom said she wanted to take us for recording.
Because we also have
that right there, which is high voice.
That's just you.
Why?
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. No, I can't say.
that was weird.
What did you messed up the whole soundboard.
All I did was hit a button.
Anyway,
sorry.
You're talking PG. It's
PG from the 90s.
It's pretty hardcore.
PG-13 today, almost all the time. Like if you're showing your kids or showing people stuff from the 90s and it's rated PG, maybe watch it beforehand and make sure that it's actually PG.
Why? What do they do?
There's some scary, like not for me, but like for my kids. I'm sitting there watching this thinking, I was 8 when I watched this. Probably like that should have been terrifying.
Like the original
to me.
movie or the show?
The show, the animated show, like the Scarecrow, terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Two-Face. All those guys are really scary.
Well, that's all in the eyes of the beholder.
I guess, yeah. 80s PG-13 would be rated R. Chris Jackson.
Oh, Chris Jackson.
He's right. That was the first PG-13 movie to be released.
Yeah.
And nowadays they fight to not get a rated R because like they can do the statistics
they can sell
on
it more to kids, if they do that.
The stats on how much money that movie makes if they can secure that PG-13 instead of an R.
Sure enough, son.
Yo. Have you seen Avatar 2 yet?
I didn't watch Avatar.
Have you seen Avatar 1?
No.
I tried and I fell asleep.
It didn't come out in the 80s, so he doesn't know anything about it.
It just made me a little blue.
I just all right. Well, we should probably jump into the show, right?
You want to pull his mic up for if he wants to talk? Oh, you
Who's
need some headphones.
Hey, hop on in, Noah.
Here's some headphones you can plug in. Over
Hook
there,
the
too.
man up. You are live. You're good to go, bud. As soon as you start chatting. We were talking about how 90s PG is not PG for today.
He's like,
It's
what's the
more like
90s?
PG-13. Yeah. Yeah, right.
What year were you born?
What's the 90s?
99? Wow.
James Squires watching with us tonight. Hey, buddy. Smokey and the Bandit. You seen Smokey and the Bandit?
Me?
No, James Squires said he's seen it. That's impressive.
Is that Little James or Big James?
Yeah. Is he 3?
No.
I'm gone. Now I'm
He's
back.
2?
Yeah, he's 2.
Huh. 2's that far away from
It used to be me.
That's okay.
I used to be 2 over there, and we switched it around.
Chris said Avatar 2 is awesome. All right.
I don't like the avatars, man.
They're okay. It's just Avatar 1 was just a remake of every movie we've seen that style.
I mean, even the one, I just never got excited about it. Hey, the mount came off.
Go ahead. You got time. Go ahead and fix
Just
it.
mute his mic.
It is muted.
Okay.
It's muted.
Yeah.
We
Go
can't
ahead.
hear you.
You're muted, so you
And
can fix it.
His headphones aren't plugged in, so he can't hear us either.
Yeah. Go ahead and you can fix it. You're not on camera and you're muted, so you're good. Yeah. Let me know when you're good. I'll mute it.
You're smiling and holding it up in front of your face.
The
does not
mischievous
do
look on your face. All right,
anything.
Josh, you ready?
I don't know. Am I?
Too bad.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
You like that animation I did? My ear holes are getting blessed.
I went back last week and listened to this.
It's terrible.
And this
isn't
really adds to it. Like,
Adds annoyance.
I didn't say what it added. I just said it added.
it? How often do you use your hands at work?
My hands?
Yeah.
We all use our hands all day, don't
Yeah,
we?
I change
Yeah.
diapers.
Well-
I pick things up. Dang, dude. Calm down over
Well,
there.
if you do
You're
that
on
again, I'm
mute.
gonna break your fingers. So
Oh, that's I have to type. I type a lot,
It
Brett.
became a mob sequence.
Yeah,
Oh, my legs hurt.
he's sleeping with the fishes.
you're gonna wake up with a broken roadcaster in your bed.
You're gonna wake up dead. Man, you can't wake up dead. That's redundant. I'm all in my movie references tonight.
Man, Man, this 60-degree weather down to 20s killing my chest. Anyway, so it's my segment?
Ba-bam, boom.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. For my segment tonight, we're going to talk about how much size matters. That sounds horrible. It didn't mean it to sound bad. But we're going to talk about... We're going to talk about measurements, okay?
Okay.
And we're not going to talk about it in the traditional sense so much. But I want to know, how tall am I in Reese cups?
Oh, so you need to know the thickness of a Reese cup?
Well, not the thickness, but I want to go diameter, like full circle. So, like,
Okay.
if you were looking at a 2D picture of me standing there, I want circles stacked beside me.
Okay.
And to know how many Reese cups it would take to be my height.
Okay. So the diameter of a Reese cup unwrapped, correct,
Yes.
is approximately 3 centimeters.
So 3 centimeters.
Yeah.
And we need to do, I'm 5'7", have been for a long time.
Okay. So hold on. Brett, you got this?
3 times 5.
So no, he's 5'7"
5'7".
centimeters.
So how many centimeters would 5'7" be?
Is 170 centimeters.
Okay.
So 170 divided by 3, right?
Yes. That's,
56.66.
so I would be 56.66 Reese cups tall. Cool, right?
Hold on. How long would it take you
To eat
to eat your height in Reese cups?
56 Reese cups, that's I think you could do that in
30-minute
an
lunch
hour.
break?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I think you could do that in an hour.
I mean, if I'm trying.
So there's 8 grams of sugar in 1 Reese cup. So Brett, what's 8 times what was the number? 56?
You're getting into other territory. I'm just talking about heights. Oh, wow. That glitched out for a second.
What
453.
My camera.
453 grams of sugar.
Wait, there's a lot of comments coming in now.
Oh, here we go. Maybe we glitched in and that's a 100 Hallmark movies you find. Yeah, escalated quickly.
Oh,
size.
sorry, Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Is Jimmy? No, it's
Or is it
James,
James?
and Chris.
That's
Yeah.
James.
Which Jimmy is.
Go,
James, right?
go with Chris says, I want to eat my weight in Reese's.
Zach said he thinks I'm 12 tall.
Yeah. 56 tall. Okay. What else?
Let's think of another inanimate object. How many? Let's see. How many rolls of toilet paper am I tall?
Like one standard roll.
One standard roll.
Okay.
Not sideways, just like
I would say one roll is 4 inches, right?
I would assume, like the toilet paper roll, the cardboard roll that goes on your toilet paper roller. It's 4 to 5, I would think.
I'm going. One roll of toilet paper is roughly 4.5 inches tall.
So
4.5.
Yeah. So you're
So
gonna
4.5 by 5'7". 5'7". How many inches?
times 12.
how many?
5 times 12.
What is it?
68.
So 68 divided by 4.5. We're doing math. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we're smarts.
You're
Yeah.
15.2.
I'm 15.2 toilet papers rolled.
So how long would it take you to
Rolls
eat
tall.
15.2?
No. How long would it take me after eating all the Reese cups to
use.
use up
Ooh.
that many?
How long
12
does
toilet
15
papers?
rolls of toilet paper last in your house?
It depends on if you got 2-ply or single ply.
Depends on how many kids you have that know
That's
how to wipe
true.
themselves, because
Yeah.
my
We-
kids use so much toilet paper.
We keep baby wipes on hand all the time because there's no chance they're going to do it with regular toilet
Violet will be in the bathroom and she'll be done, and I'll just hear the rolls spinning, and I'm like, "Oh no!" And I get in there and there's just toilet paper everywhere. I'm like, well, at least it's relatively cheap.
So my kids' thing is they'll wipe themselves, and they actually do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But then they'll come running out of the bathroom, no pants on,
Check
Yeah.
me.
and bend over and be like, "Dad, get it on,"
Yeah.
and just spread their cheeks.
Am I good?
One of the most uncomfortable settings to ever be in. Like, am I clean? Ah!
We're like FaceTiming the grandparents. And
Here, they want to know
Are
if
they
they're
clean?
Yeah, like here. See if this iPhone 14 really picks up
ask Papa. Yeah. Oh man.
So what's some other inanimate objects we could measure
Oh,
ourselves
man,
by?
there's lots of
So that's only
things.
2.
iPhone.
iPhone.
Ooh, how tall is it?
I've got a Max. So how tall is the iPhone 14 Pro Max? Because that's what I got.
Why are there so many qualifiers? I've iPhone 14 Pro Max Super Duper.
It is. It's got a Hemi in it, actually. Supercharged.
Yeah, supercharged, superconductive.
I mean, it's a large phone.
The phone is 6.3 inches, which is stupid. 6.25 inches, basically.
Okay. We could just go with 6.
Tall.
Let's just go with 6 inches.
6 inches times, what do we say?
What was 5'7"?
We'll just
68. It was 68.
it's,
Oh, just
10 of
68.
them, right? It's half, or it's double, because 6 inches times 2 is a foot.
Huh? Oh.
Let's just do the math. I don't know. Dude, we're embarrassing ourselves.
You're right. No, he's right. So
Yeah.
it would be
Two of them
double.
makes a foot,
Right.
and it would take
Oh, yeah,
it
there
would
you go.
take 11 of them.
10 would
make-
be 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
that's
but you're
10.
5'7", so you need
So-
an extra one, so it'd be 11.
So it'd
Right.
be
And like a
11,
quarter.
11 and a quarter.
Yeah, like 11 plus a broke one, a
Yeah.
really
Ooh,
broken one.
How many deviled eggs?
Oh, Josh
tall
is
are
right.
you?
Josh Ginn is with us. Standing or
Hey.
laying? Yeah, deviled eggs. I don't know how tall is a.
We're going to go the furthest length standing, not laying down.
No, let's talk about thickness here.
So a good hard boiled egg is about 2 inches, right? 2.5.
Yeah. If you have the paprika and the
Oh,
a
you're talking
good
about
one.
a deviled egg, not a boiled egg.
Yeah. I'm talking cut in half, scooped out, and then put
Still.
back in with the paprika on it.
That's going to be about
Can we? Anybody
a
make
good
deviled
one-
eggs?
A good one, 1.5 inches.
Okay.
A deviled egg laying down.
Yeah.
But I guess you would want it flipped up, so it's still going to be about the 2 inch.
So it's going to be like 10 of them per foot. So it's going to be another 50 of those. How long would it take me to eat
What was
50 develed eggs?
Not that long.
Oh yeah,
I think I
deviled
could put some
And then you
deviled
could
eggs
definitely
down.
use all of that toilet paper.
eggs. And the iPhones, because once one
Yeah.
goes dead, you'll just have to get the next one to
Right.
scroll through TikTok.
Noah, how do you
and
like deviled eggs?
Have
Have you ever had one?
no.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know this, Noah is legitimately almost deathly allergic
Can we
to
test
eggs.
that theory?
He
You pay
did
me $20.
the other day.
A
He
deal.
did. What did
I'll
you
let
have?
you crack an egg on my hand for $20.
Like it actually, like he can't touch it.
It burns.
Yeah.
No, I want you to
It'll
eat
pop
one.
up in a rash.
He's basically a vampire, but it's only with eggs.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
you to eat one.
I
Let's see
I
what
wanna
Ooh,
happens.
start-
Doritos. That's a
I
good
want
one.
to start microdosing eggs.
Now he's saying how many Doritos to the moon.
No, that's the research
You
has
can't
proven. If you microdose stuff,
What is
you're
a
allergic
micro
to.
dose of an egg?
Well,
Like
taking
they
just
take
a
a
little
shot. Like if you're allergic to peanuts, they'll take
A shot
some out of a
peanuts.
peanut and like they'll put some in a
Extract.
shot.
Oh, it's like people do that with venom. Like
Yeah.
you can get bit enough times to have a natural.
Yeah, no, I was talking to one
Yeah.
of my friends the other day, and she literally pays for her kid to go to California once every 2 months to get microdosed for the next 2 years.
Why do you have to go to? What?
Apparently, they have the money to get a really good doctor.
Why do you have to go to California to do that?
It's still like considered experimental.
Funny story. My son, we let him watch Spider-Man, like the original Tobey Maguire
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Yes.
The
What's
good
it?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The good one.
And he was watching where the spider bites Peter Parker, like in the very first episode.
Yeah.
And later, like 2 days later, he's like, "Dad, I got bit by a spider."
He's been trying to find. He's hunted down a spider. Like, I have to figure it out. Oh, how many PS5s? Wait,
PS5s are
laying on
tall.
their belly or tall?
Tall. You got to do.
Do you think tall?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Laying
hold
on
on.
its belly, it's too little. You want
Tall,
the
they
full-
got to be like 10.
I'd say it's over a foot.
A PlayStation 5 is 15.4 inches tall. So Brett,
That's
go ahead,
huge.
take that.
Well,
do that
I'm
into-
sorry, I was not listening.
How many inches? How many inches is
30.8.
5
how
foot
many
7?
PlayStation 5s am I tall?
Be 60.6 is 4.
68. 68 inches.
So 68 divided by 15.
60.4 is like 4 of them.
Four and a half.
Yeah.
4.5.
4.5 PS5s
And
tall.
how much is a PS5? $500 if you catch it on in
600.
stock.
Retail.
To the sun.
To the sun.
No,
we
that's-
can do this.
Can we?
Yeah. The sun's
Oh,
330.
You believe NASA? Oh, sun's not that far away.
Yeah, I believe that the sun is there. The sun is 91.
No, I believe it's there. I don't believe
You
they
mean
know
it's
how
not a
far it is
projection?
away.
The sun is 91 million miles. And how tall is a PlayStation? We just said it was
15
15.4.
inches. Let's just go 15.
So how many
15. Okay.
how many inches are in a mile?
Oh, I can ask Siri.
How
I
many,
got it.
How many feet are in a mile?
There's
like 7,000?
63,360 inches in a mile.
You have 4
63,360
Times
15.
no, times 91 million.
Wow.
Your calculator's going to break.
you should just ask Siri because this is crazy. This is
63.
astronomical.
It is. It put an E in there.
Too much, guys. Too much. That's how many-
5.76576 E12.
Yeah.
Repeating, of course.
Well, E
Leroy.
equals MC square.
Oh, that's it.
No, I think that means that's how many zeros come after the right.
Infinity.
It's a lot.
Infinity.
It's a lot.
It's not infinity.
That's what it
it's
said when my
infinity.
Uncle Terry got on the scale one time. E.
Oh, that's not nice.
I don't
And-
think it was actually telling
That's
us
funny.
a measurement of weight. It was just going E.
Hey, Rosemary is here. Oh, so yeah, a lot of What is an average tube of Gouda?
No, he said flat.
Flat? Well, that depends on who's cooking it. I mean, some people cook it I like it pretty thin. Some people make it a thick slab.
Yeah.
Gouda's got to be thin. Do you really?
Yeah.
It's hard to cook the center, though.
I just take the
you just eat
full
it
roll.
raw.
I put the full roll in the pan and just keep rolling it around until it gets cooked all the way through. That way I got a log.
Just a Gouda log.
A log of Gouda.
Time out. This is a holy podcast. What about like Bible thickness?
Ooh, okay. That's a good
call.
one.
Wait. What version? King James is a little thicker than most of them.
Let's just do.
I'm going to go average thickness of a Bible.
Oh, a Strong's Concordance Bible. Or it's not a Bible. A Strong's Concordance is a separate Bible.
The average Bible is approximately 5.75 inches in width.
Huh.
Wait, and 1 inch in thickness.
Brett, why are you doing this the hard way, bud?
So it's only 1 inch in thickness.
What are you talking about?
If you just put in your height and then divide it by the thickness, it would tell you automatically.
Well, this one's pretty easy.
I think
it's
we have
1
to do
inch.
We have to do it upright.
Okay,
1 inch thick.
Upright, it's
no,
9
no.
inches.
I want the width.
It's 1 inch, so that's a pretty easy one, right?
On
How-
average.
He's on average they're about an inch wide. And how many inches did you say he was tall? 160 something.
68.
160.
168. So it would take 100 and no.
James says NIV.
NIV, yeah.
If it's a study Bible, it's going to have more pages.
So I have a couple that are pretty thick, boy, but
You've got like 8 Bibles stacked up behind you. I knocked
not-
them all over.
they're
a
not
minute
all
ago.
That's
Bible.
like a foot right there.
Hey, if you have that many Bibles, your sermons need to be a little bit better.
hey, step your game up, bro. Okay, Bibles and concordances and all that good stuff. I give a lot of Bibles away.
I almost died on Sunday. Whoa, did you?
From what?
It got loud.
I did. I talked too loud.
What almost killed you?
Your sermon.
You almost fell out of a 3-story window.
Yeah.
No,
I
last
wasn't-
week's
and guess
episode?
what? If you
Bored.
did, I'm not coming back to get you.
Bored to death.
We're leaving you there.
Wasn't that the scripture? Bored to death.
Yeah, being bored to death.
That's a
That was the Bible,
Blink
man.
182 song.
There's a few others I'm not going to mention. But anyway, yeah. I
I
just wanted
can't
to
think
know,
of anything else,
I
really.
just wanted to know how tall I am compared to things. But we've got a lot of other things
Yeah.
to go over, so
Wait.
that was fun.
Well, this is a funny one. Do you know how? I don't know how many meters or like how many feet are in a meter. Do you guys know that?
It's like 3.
Feeder meter.
How many? Ask
In a
you got
meter?
you got like a bunch of
So
devices.
it's
I don't know.
3.2 feet in a meter.
Yeah, 3.2.
So
That's what I was thinking.
None of us are 2 meters tall. You'd have to be 6'4".
Well,
I'm 6'2".
So you're not quite-
loser.
You're not even two. You're not even 2 meters, bro.
You're 1.8796 repeating, of course.
Why don't you
meters
go to
tall.
Why don't you go to space and get taller, bro?
You actually do.
That's why I said
That's
it.
a real thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Catholic Bible? Rosemary said. Yeah,
Oh,
she's probably
good
right.
point.
Some of those are. Whew.
Good point.
I saw a guy had a first edition.
Notre Dame,
Oh.
baby.
Their basketball coach is leaving at the end of the year.
Yeah. They
Um,
suck.
It's a first edition King James,
Mm.
and it was like that thick.
Thou's thick.
Yeah. Like you could literally murder somebody with it. No problem.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Book of Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
That's a big Bible. That was a
So-
really big Bible. But that
You
was all in
memorized it.
Braille.
Do you know how big the actual
Spoiler.
Braille Bible is?
Pretty big.
It's like 12 of those. So
Oh,
he
wow.
he only could have physically been carrying like one book of the Bible.
That would have ruined the movie. though.
Yeah, exactly. So he'd
Yeah.
had to have a backpack with like 12 to 15 of those in there.
He was also like chopping people in half as a blind guy.
Yeah. Well, he has the, when you
He
go
went-
blind,
well,
you get
oh,
extra senses.
he only had the Old Testament then. That makes
Oh
sense.
no, it would have been
No, because
like
he feels
just-
okay with killing people. So the Old Testament's full of that.
It was
In the
still
name of Jesus.
thou shalt not kill. It existed then too.
Well, it did, but when you're doing it for the Lord,
In the name of Jesus.
yeah,
In the name
vaccines
of
are
Jesus,
okay
I
when you do it in
stab
the name
thee.
of Jesus. What?
What? That was out of left field.
No, it wasn't. It's okay when you do it in the name of Jesus. Vaccines are okay in the name of Jesus. I just spoiled your brain because most people from church are like, I ain't getting the vaccine. So I spin it to put it in the name of Jesus so people from church couldn't
You
get
guys
a
got a
vaccine.
vaccine.
Most people get vaccines, right?
Just for herpes. Sorry, I went too far. There's not one for herpes.
Look at everybody's face. Everybody's face.
Noah's trying to like jot down. He's waiting for Josh to say.
I didn't know if we
the
were allowed
name
to
of the
laugh at that
vaccine.
one.
Everybody just stopped.
Hey,
like everyone's
that-
brain just stopped.
Listen, that's a perfect segue.
This is actually a perfect segue to my segment. So let me get back to my music.
It's funny because I didn't even mean to do that.
No, but you did,
It was
so-
a perfect
Joey
segue.
said-
Vaccination or
In case of
herpes?
emergency, break glass.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
It's probably something about sexually transmitted diseases.
It is not. I broke the glass. We're not supposed to. Remember, I broke the glass.
Oh.
Joey's like, it's just a cold
Yeah, I
sore.
broke the glass.
See, look, these are the conversations people are scared of having in church.
No,
That's true.
no, they're the
We
conversations
gotta
I'd
cover
rather
them.
not have while being recorded live.
You're not
Speaking of
You
saying
that,
record
it.
yourself
It's me.
every Sunday.
I can't get
I
fired.
do. Yes. So here we go. Yeah, I will be on the. You should get. I mean,
You should promote for your service, yeah.
should I?
No.
Hey, 10:30s.
I mean, most everybody in the comment
Sunday
section.
morning here at the
here.
church.
And we're losing viewers.
Yeah, as I talk about real things. Okay,
Real things.
I'm kidding.
Mine was the
I'm
realest
messing
of
with
the
you. I'm
real.
messing with you. Yeah.
It's a myth.
Okay.
Herpes
Okay.
is
Okay. All
pretty
right.
real.
We're getting away from. Get away from that. Get away from that. Leave it. Matt. Leave it. Leave it. Here's the question for tonight, and I'm going to link this spiritually in some way. I promise you. But I had the thought process today of where's your line, and what I mean by this is everybody relax. I don't want you to go too far with this, but everybody has a different line of what they expect. You gave my ridiculous cousin excuse to be crazy, so Cam, I love you, bud.
Keep them coming. buddy.
Everybody has a line of what they'll accept and what they won't accept, right? Perfect example is you can go and see a movie that you might think isn't that bad, but other people might get up and walk out of.
Yeah.
I what movie was it? I was in high school and it was an Adam Sandler movie.
I walked out of Cat in the Hat
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Why?
because I was in Bible college and I was stupid.
But that's a perfect example I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Everybody has different lines.
I've got a few.
Yeah, something you might watch might be something I might go, ooh, maybe not. Like I have a line of I don't watch possession movies.
Yeah.
I don't do it. They freak me out.
So
I
you
don't
didn't-
want to play with that.
What was that? So Many Years a Slave? You don't watch that one?
I don't know if it's does it
They-
involve like
They possess somebody.
yeah, I don't watch
No.
the possession
No,
movies.
I mean they own them as a possession, not.
Oh, that was a funny pun.
Slave.
I see what you did there. Well done. That was good.
I think that I feel worse about that joke than the herpes joke. So let's go back
Yeah.
to your lines.
Okay, so everybody has a line of something, like what you'll accept at a restaurant. Like, you guys okay right now?
Go ahead.
Okay, what you'll accept. Some people, food
Yeah.
comes out cold. They don't say a word about it. Other
Yeah.
people, there's just the slightest delay, and they're throwing the restaurant upside down over. Right? Everybody has a different line on how you react to things.
I'm
Different-
allergic to eggs.
yeah. See, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people.
So does it have to be like? Are we talking about TV shows here or something?
It can
everyday
be
life?
wherever, but just like,
First thing that pops up in my head is if you're going anything less than the speed limit.
ooh, okay, that's a good one. So like while you're driving,
Yes.
you mean anywhere on the road, like even any lane, don't go slower
And,
than the
like,
speed limit.
If it's just a nice, clear, like Sunday
Yeah.
drivers, anything less than the speed limit.
Yeah.
Rosemary said the dolls are my lines, like the movies with the scary dolls.
Oh, I
That's
can't.
what
I
she
can't
said.
watch those movies. But that's a good one, Noah. Like, I have that. I feel that way about the fast lane. If you're driving on the far left, you should not be. And trucks should never be there. That's probably a line I,
I mean,
have too.
that's life in the fast lane.
Sure to make
It'll
you lose your mind.
Yeah, you got me there.
Another Cher song.
Well done, Brett. Well done.
Do you have a line, Brett?
Yeah.
that
What do you have
don't
anything that
cross?
stands out that you can think of?
I
Like,
don't.
no, I don't accept that.
I really don't.
No, I bet you have some that
You
are
got to
like,
have some.
I'm not putting up with this. A steak that's not cooked the right way. Think about he's saying restaurants. There's like
I literally never send my food back.
what about lines you would put up with someone treating someone talking down to your kid?
Well, yeah, if you mess with my kid, then
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
a
get.
See, there's a line.
Found it.
You
Everybody's got them.
You got lines
Yeah.
in
Everybody's
softball.
got
Look
'em.
when we play softball.
Yeah,
we
you
have a couple
you
lines.
definitely have lines.
That-
Oh.
You
No.
get pretty.
No
like,
one
angry.
goes from 0 to 100 faster than you in a softball game when you feel that there's been a slight.
No. I don't.
Oh,
Greg Wiseman, that's a good one. Too much
Let's
singing
see.
in a movie.
There
Fro-
can never be enough singing in a movie for me.
No.
Let it go.
I love singing.
Let it go.
I'm more of an Encanto guy.
And Canto's wonderful too.
We don't talk about
Bruno.
Franklin.
No.
Oh, Bruno. Yeah, that's right.
No, the best song in that movie is Under Pressure.
Under
It
pressure.
is really good.
I cried the first time I heard
Wrong
it.
song, but
Not
yeah,
gonna lie
good
to you.
thought.
So you have a line on the softball field, sir.
No.
I see you go over it.
That's just my competitive nature.
Yeah.
Not a
line.
line. Like,
It's
do
a
I really
line.
care about it? No, I don't.
What's
That's
your
a line.
competitive?
You care.
What
When
is
it's
your
happening, you
competitive
care.
nature line?
Yeah, like what is it that sets you over the edge? What's the line? What's the trigger?
I got it. Losing.
No. Because we've been getting
I
our
can
butts
tell you
kicked.
one right now.
It's
like,
disrespect.
No, when we're down like 15-0 and the guy's still pitching us hard, or like we're playing them still.
No. Brett's line is the player on the other team, whether we're winning or losing, that just yaps.
Yeah.
You can't stand that guy.
Zach Burns says, I've seen Waiting, the movie, in real life. He says, I never send food back.
That's a good point.
They mess with your food
No.
when you send it back.
My kids though, like if I found out like my kid was getting like for real bullied at school,
Yeah.
like the thought crosses my mind to find out where that kid lives.
And go fight his
And
dad.
go beat up his dad.
Yeah. And like in front of his kid and be like, here's what bullying gets you. Where it gets you. It gets your dad beat up.
He's like, great, I hated my dad.
That's
Yeah.
the reason I bullied your son. Because my dad was so mean to me. So
All
thanks.
right, I got another good one.
This is how I fix
When
situations.
you're like on the phone with somebody and they put you on hold more than 2 or 3 times.
I'm not. I
Then I'm just like straight Karen. I'm going to the.
I don't think that happens
My-
very often
so
to
if
me.
I call
Happens a lot.
Sarah and she
Yeah.
doesn't answer,
Oh, yes.
I'm like, why do I pay for your cell phone?
So
and I don't even really pay for your cell phone.
he does it because the church does.
I'm like, we're gonna get that turned off right now.
Yeah.
You don't need it. Clearly, you can't answer it. You don't need it.
So my thing is like Christina will be teaching and it bothers me because like for some reason there are other people that are teachers that I can call and get through to, and she's working. Like I shouldn't expect her to answer, but for some reason I get so frustrated. Or if I know she's at home, and I call and doesn't answer, I'm like, why don't you have your phone on you? And then I realize, oh, she's probably like dealing with children, but like in the moment that does frustrate me. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Does that make me a jerk? Does that make us jerks?
Another thing is when like you're playing video games and your friends say they'll be on in like 5 or 10 minutes, and then they show up like an hour
Okay.
later.
And then they play 2 games and they're like, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'm
I was tired.
I'm gonna take out the garbage.
They're
gonna
talking about
walk.
Joey.
I'm getting added
They're
at right now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Josh, you got any?
I mean, I do. I don't really know, like off the top of my head, I guess. I mean, there's times that I'll, like with the kids, I used to be so even keel. People could like spit in my face, and I'm just like, it's whatever, dude. Like fighting wise, I don't really have a too much of a line unless they like try to shoot me or stab me. Then
That's not really a fight anymore.
yeah, no, that's like threatening my life. So like that would be for that instances. But like
Whoa.
when it comes to movies now, I don't care as long as they're good. Like I walked out of Spider-Man 3 because it sucked. It sucked really bad.
It
So
did.
was
That
my
movie was
line.
terrible.
It was
But
horrible.
Rosemary had a great one. My parents that don't answer, I'm hacked because they're retired. Yeah. If you have retired parents, they should answer the phone.
Oh, got you.
And she talked about the traffic.
I'm always like, what if I had an emergency? Like, what if I was dying?
Yeah.
And she's like, why wouldn't you call 911?
So there have been times where I've called someone else I know that teaches to go talk to my wife and have her call me back. And that works. Sean stealing my Mustang on a nice day when I want it. Yeah. Adult sons are probably on the list, Greg, of just annoyances, right? I mean, you love them, but
My cousin was just talking about his kid and how annoying he is now.
is he an adult?
He's like 20, but he's still living under their house.
Ooh,
But he got a
yeah.
job and he's like really bucking the system of like, I'm tired of your rules. It's
But
like,
still lives there?
you've been working there for like a month. Like you're not any better. It's like, oh, you just push papers all the time.
Your
you don't
first
know what.
month of big boy money.
Yeah.
And it's not even big boy. It's
like,
just
he's
not.
he started talking crap. So he was just like,
Yeah.
I was laughing with him because I was just like, oh, that's when you're like, okay, move out. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I can't afford to
He's-
move out. Well, then,
Oh, okay.
shut up. Love your heart.
That's probably like God bless your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
going to be
wait.
a lot of parents' lines.
I don't know though. When my kids are that old though, I'll be like 80. So I started way too late.
So you want my spiritual twist on this now?
Oh yeah, give us the scripture and make us
okay.
feel bad.
Here we go. So the reason that one of the reasons that God is important, and one of the reasons it matters that there is a God and there is a universal right and wrong, is because we all have lines and we all draw them differently.
Yeah.
And in a world where there isn't a universal right or wrong, and you draw your lines, like we've been joking about this here, but if I draw my line at it's okay to take your things, and you draw your line at it's okay to kill you because you took my things, and there's no right or wrong been set by anything bigger than us, then that means neither of us are really wrong, which in that case devolves into just chaos, basically, right?
Yeah.
And where you would kill me, and technically there wouldn't be a wrong done there, right? And so a lot of times we struggle with our lines and how sometimes our lines are different than other people's. And that's such a highlight to me of like why we have such a necessity for a God that declares what's right and what's wrong. And it's something that we can lean back on and not have to know every single thing about it, obviously, but it helps us to sometimes that it just heads butt and we don't know what to do, but there's something bigger than us that we can lean back on and go, okay, where does God draw the line at? And then that's probably a good place to settle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus juke.
Jesus Jew.
Gotcha. Gotcha. See, I roped you in with the fun talk and I got you.
Wasn't that a segment we did one time? Jesus Juke?
We can make
Brad,
it a segment.
I think Brad Sayers was the one that was talking about that.
Oh, he's the first person I heard say that probably.
Yeah. Give me the old Jesus Juke.
Rosemary, move out. You're tired. You don't know tired until you move out. She's right. Moving's terrible. Zach, Zach, that helped me with one. And when I text someone and they text me back and then I call them and they don't answer. Like I know your phone is either in your hand or right next to you.
Listen,
Answer your phone.
You don't want me to get started on you guys and texting. y'all is the worst.
I will take that hit. I accept your
No,
critique.
Joey always looks at his watch and then just forgets to like type it back out.
That happens a lot.
You know what the worst is?
What's the worst,
I feel
Brett?
like this is coming to me.
The worst is when you have your red receipt on.
Oh, and you can see if
and
they've
you
read
see
it.
that they read it, but they don't respond.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to people.
Well,
My
maybe-
my reds are on, bro.
yeah, I know.
We all know.
I will leave you straight up on red.
I feel like that's more
No,
respectful.
Joey will also like 4 hours later just text you back.
Rosemary made a good point in the
What?
chat.
Yeah.
Here. She said,
Let's just end the show on that.
Joey sucks.
That was our title last week, guys. We need a new title.
Yeah,
For this
Joey
week.
sucks part 2.
Where's Clay when you need him?
He's scared. He's
She's right behind
scared
you.
running.
Hey, should we bless somebody now?
I don't know, man.
time is it?
You think we should do that?
10:15.
Hold
we
on,
haven't-
I have a segment.
Do
Oh,
you?
go ahead.
Wait, do you have a segment?
Yeah.
Then wait.
Okay.
Story time with Brett.
It's actually about you, Josh.
Okay.
Oh,
that's cool.
surprise, Seggy.
Oh, I know what this segment is.
So I think in a whopping, what is
Even
today's
the
date?
computer didn't want to hear Joey.
8 days.
8 days coming.
8 days coming up. So, I mean, there's next week. We'll
Oh, yeah.
maybe do something next
Oh, it
week.
would.
I might bring you a cake.
Aw.
For what?
It's his 1 year,
My
almost his 1 year anniversary of his vasectomy.
Oh,
Hey.
Good
Blanks.
job, Josh.
I marked this day on my calendar.
really? That's interesting.
It popped up as a reminder. Hey,
What kind of
8 days
image
from
are you
now,
going to put on
you
this
need,
cake?
you need to let Josh know if you're showing up to
A
his
pair of
party.
scissors.
I'm going to ask Josh if he would take a picture of his
Snip,
scar.
snip, snip, snip.
Of my car?
His scar.
Oh, my scar.
And we're going to put that on. What do you think they would do if they got that like Kroger?
I don't think,
to print
I
it
don't
out
think
for a
they'll
cake.
use that. I don't think they'll use
Oh,
that.
as long as you get-
Rose Marie has a segment.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Zach said one-on-one text in a group chat. Oh, he's right. He's right about that. If you're in a group chat and you want to talk to somebody directly, message them outside of the group chat, unless it's information pertinent to the group.
Yeah, you're guilty of that too.
Well, if it's just the three of us, that's not a group chat. Come on now.
I think the lady at Kroger would be like, "Why is this guy sending me a picture?"
Yeah,
of,
that's not going to get made. That's not going to happen.
of like gum."
Yeah, that's not going to get made. So you don't have any more kids, right?
No, well,
So it worked?
no. Yeah, it
That's
worked.
good.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
That-
was
those
supposed
can
to.
fail, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has failed
That
for
can
many
happen.
people.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to go get checked like ever so often.
If it fails, should the doctor have to pay child support for 18 years?
I think you should just sue them.
That's what I mean. Like,
You
like-
probably sign a waiver saying it.
Yeah.
You're right,
Wait, time out. That's like saying sperm donors pay child support.
He's right. That would be kind of like no,
There
it
was
wouldn't.
that
No, it
movie.
wouldn't. No,
there
it'd
was
be
the
different
movie with Vince
because
Vaughn. that
because the
happened.
doctor would have made a mistake, right? Whatever. We can. We have.
There's
So
a statute.
congratulations,
If you're-
Josh. You
if
doing
you're-
all right?
Yeah, so far so good.
All right.
I mean,
Prove
there's
it.
some phantom pains here and there, but you know.
Yeah. Well, let's bless somebody then, and not Josh.
Time out. Wait, what was the
Bless
story
your
behind
heart.
that?
I hit the button already. It's
There's
too late.
not. That's what makes it funny.
I already hit the music. I'm sorry.
It took him that long to catch on.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, we've got a fun story.
I want to read the title from this story. The National Park Service wants humans to stop licking this toad. You guys ever licked a toad?
I've never been toad.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah.
I kissed one before.
Really?
Did it turn into Sarah?
Yes.
Go to the Museum for the Dinosaurs of Antarctica. What?
What is going
Oh,
on?
okay. We were Noah. This is up your alley here.
What's up?
Research Museum for the Dinosaurs of Antarctica. It's a conspiracy theory. Get on it. He's our resident conspiracy theory expert.
Well, dinosaurs aren't real.
Oh my. Okay. This is the story here. Go into almost any park,
It's just like Helen Keller.
and there's often reminders
There's no way she flew that plane that far.
to refrain from going near, petting, or feeding wildlife. Not licking strange animals was simply always a given until now. The National Park Service has added tongue contact with the Sonoran Desert toad among its various warnings for park visitors. This is a quote. As we say with most things you come across in the national park, whether it be a banana slug, an unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of the night, please refrain from licking the toad. The toad, also known as the Colorado River toad, is about 7 inches in size. So how many toads tall are you? Hey. And it carries a weak, low-pitched ribbit sound. You know what I'm talking about? Little ribbit?
Yeah, like a toad.
Yeah, little ribbit. Ribbit. Is there a word that better describes what it sounds like than ribbit?
Croak.
Bark?
Croak.
Yeah, both of those are pretty good. Yeah. Bah. Is that a word? Sure. But the creature's far from harmless. Sonoran desert toads secrete a potent toxin.
Bark.
Yeah, bark is pretty good. Yeah. That can make people sick if they touch it
Oh, wow.
or if they get the poison in their mouth.
That's what Native Americans used to use as a poison on their arrow tips sometimes.
Yeah, so despite the risk, some people have discovered that the toad's toxic secretions
Like something you're
contain
making up.
It was a real true
I think
statement.
he's actually right about that.
Yeah.
Contain a powerful hallucinogenic known as, and I'm going to try to read this, 5-MEO-DMT. Those last 3 letters I've heard before.
DMT.
Yeah. In recent years, smoking the amphibian secretions have been growing in popularity so much that it's considered to have threatened the species. So people have been smoking toad?
So hold on. So I actually saw a Vice News, like they sent some drug guy that his job is to try new drugs and travel the world. It's literally his job. He's for Vice News and he just goes around. He's like, today I'm gonna do DMT.
Yeah.
And then like travels it and he'll do it in like Bangkok or something.
So the 5-MeO-DMT is a Schedule 1 drug, meaning it's currently not accepted for medical use and has a high potential for abuse.
Yeah.
And apparently people are jonesing so hard for it that they are licking toads.
So it used to be people would pay like 5 or 10 grand to go down to South America and find this toad on a
to
trip.
lick toads?
Yes, like, and you have to be a certain toad, certain everything. You have to do it a certain way, and they would tie the toad up, like legs down, arms up, and like they would tickle the.
You
toad.
making this up?
No,
He's
they
making-
would
he's
tickle
making-
the toad.
He's making this up.
They would
He
tickle
just
the
wanted to say
toad
tickle the toad.
under
That's
a,
our title.
like, a
I believe
fire. And they would like it would
I think
sweat out.
he's
it would
probably right.
sweat out its toxins.
said
And
secretions?
then they would like scrape it off into this little jar, and then it would be like a 24-hour trip where they would like have to watch it.
Man.
So wait, you're telling me if I catch a toad,
No, not any
it's
toad.
certain-
it has to
it
be,
has to be like some
We're
rainforest.
gonna sell-
no,
not
I
a
can tell you.
resident.
selling DMT.
Colorado River toad. Brett's got a
Colorado.
shed full of toads just tied up.
Come on, guys.
I just want to know who tied up
Oh
a toad
my
and licked it in the
goodness.
first place.
So the moral of that story is if you're down bad enough that you have to lick a toad.
I'm DMT. I'm dynamite.
Oh, that's
what
funny.
he just said, Greg. Sounded
Oh,
like
nice,
him.
Greg. If you're down bad enough like that, maybe go talk to somebody. You probably need Jesus.
Or money. Go buy your own DMT. Stop looking at toads.
Oh my goodness, no! Just don't lick toads.
Just get 2 toads and breed them and bring them home, you know?
And this is I got to show you guys this picture because I know this is not the best way to do this, but it's too perfect if it works.
There
No,
it goes.
that's the toad.
Doesn't help that it's in black and
Would it
white.
be funny if there was like a person standing in that bush behind it, just like waiting for
With
it?
his tongue hanging out.
With the picture. So apparently this is a big enough deal that they've actually had to put out a statement of, hey, leave our toads alone.
Yeah.
So I think we should bless the toad here because They don't want to go they don't want to go extinct because people
I
want to
mean,
That ain't joking.
get high off
being
them,
a
right?
toad, though, I mean, just getting licked isn't too big of a deal.
Well, they eventually kill they killed them for it, and so they are actually. It said they're becoming endangered, not endangered, but the word was threatened.
How
Yeah.
does the toad feel about being licked?
I don't think he likes it.
You don't know.
Well, the whole reason that the toad is poisonous is to keep
That's
creatures
why
from harming
that's why the
it.
law happens, because they didn't have the toad's consent.
The real
Yes.
question is, what does PETA have to
Was
say
he
about this?
Was he 18?
They collect all the toads secretly and kill them, and then make you feel bad for them dying.
How long do toads live? Is there a statute of age
how long?
or an age of consent for toads?
Colorado.
Do they need their mama and papa toad to give permission?
They can live for 10 years. There are
Oh.
reports though of them living to
Whoa.
20.
Yeah, that's not that well.
Time out. I
It's
just
like a
want to
dog.
say this is.
How many?
It's like a dog that can
What?
get
This is
high.
what?
I just wanted to be on record since I wasn't in here earlier to talk about the Podbless. This is the worst Podbless ever. We're doing the wrong news here.
Do you have a better one?
Did you not see the Carol Baskins news?
Oh yeah, that was a lie.
I have not seen.
They said that he's alive in Costa Rica.
They
this
found.
whole time.
Wait, they found him for real?
Look it up. The FBI's been investigating it for 3 years.
There's a contradiction of that. None of that's true.
I don't know, man.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna do some research
know
on
you
that,
don't.
and if it's true, then
My
we'll be back
sister
next.
serves Carol Baskin on like the monthly basis.
We'll be back next week, maybe with some Carol Baskins news.
With
But
some scar
if you're out there
tissue
looking for
updates.
toads, just leave them alone, you guys. Okay,
Yeah,
just leave them alone.
you done
They-
been toad.
Yeah, just stop it. So, are we gonna bless the toad?
Can we get shirts made that say "Quit licking toads"?
Yeah, we're gonna bless this toad here. So, Colorado River toad.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
We're sorry.
Is that
People
a-
are weird
Should I
sometimes,
salute?
man.
I don't know.
I-
Yeah.
Ribbit,
Hey, I say lick away.
and that's why we don't take advice from Brett. Boom.
I feel like there's a good rhyme there somewhere, but I just can't find it yet.
Great show. Feeling good about that one.
Are you?
51 minutes in,
He's
just
try-
hit it perfect.
Are you trying to get out of? You got a date?
It's way better than the AIDS epidemic.
No, I mean I don't have any. You guys got 700 WOW shared the info on Carol Baskins,
Yeah.
and it's not true.
She looks like
Well-
she probably licked some toads.
See, this is both information.
I don't want to say anything
I
bad
saw
about her.
it
'Cause
online,
she'll have us
dude.
all
It's
killed.
real.
She will have us all killed.
Family Guy made a joke about it. It has to be true.
Florida guy on 75. All these, no. Hey, if you guys, this is a great time to say this. If you have any Pod Bless stories and you happen to have our personal numbers, send them over to us. You know, we're always looking for good Pod Bless stories. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you live out of state like Zach watching, or if you're a member and you come around here pretty often like
We'll even
Rosemarie,
bless
or-
you if you have a good story.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet. A personal blessing.
It doesn't have to be
Oh.
national news. It can be local.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Remember the guy that drove the lawnmower and the police chased him forever? Yeah.
I was going to talk about the one.
That guy goes to our church.
I was going to
no,
talk about
no, that'd be great though.
the shootout in Louisville on New Year's Day.
I haven't heard about that.
There was a shootout in Louisville on New Year's Day. That's it. No, there was
Lots of
600,
people died.
600 rounds were shot, and not one person was injured in a housing complex in Louisville. It was a gang war, and they had a shootout, and 600 rounds were shot, and nobody was injured.
That's terrible, but also great that no one got hurt.
I was going to share it, and you were like, "Oh, we got the toad one." I was like, "The toad kind of wins."
It kind of reminds me of that Army Ranger story from the 80s. I don't know if you guys ever heard that one.
It would be difficult to shoot 600 rounds in a populated area and not hit. That person had to have been trying not to hit anyone. A lot of times people shoot in crimes like that just to have the sound of it. They don't really mean to hit anyone. That someone had to have purposely missed.
Desk pop.
I'm sure if you were planning on shooting 600 rounds, that's 300 a gang. And like you just get like a whole big thing of 22 shells. You're not going to waste like good bullets
I mean, they wasted a lot of money.
Stormtroopers, Greg.
because
Greg.
they never hit anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greg's on fire tonight.
That's my sound effect board.
I'm laughing at other things. It's been a
Oh.
good night.
Okay, well, we got through
Feeling
that one,
good,
guys.
yeah.
We found our chord. That was a upbeat thing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're still
Thank you, Noah.
working on the.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Thanks, Noah, for finding our cord for our good camera.
Took me
Hold
20
on.
minutes. Some they did for 3 weeks.
You get a fanfare. You looked last week too.
No, I didn't. I was sitting
No,
here
he
eating
didn't at all.
food.
That is the first time he's ever done anything productive for us.
For the podcast.
That's
You
for
did.
You
You
know.
looked really hard. You
I was
looked
proud of you.
way harder than we did.
We're working on a little challenge between Brett and myself. I'm going to announce that so we do it. I'm going to put us on the line here.
Just because you announce it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
You're right. But Brett got into lock picking. And so we figured we're going to come up with some consequences for him. He's going to get a certain time limit to pick a lock. And there's consequences if he doesn't get it. And if he does get it, Josh and I are going to take some
So
consequences.
time out.
for ourselves.
Can we make the consequences like your guys' selves?
I want him to get like tased
but
if
no,
he doesn't get
but
it.
no, but like you got to pick it out of a bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So like you all make one or two
Hey,
and then put
Noah's
it in the
on
bowl,
fire
and
today,
then-
too.
I was getting texts about my anniversary coming up.
Greg. That's hilarious. Your anniversary?
I was getting texts about
Vasectomy
Oh,
and
yeah.
anniversary.
Congratulations.
from someone who was listening in but not coming in the
Oh,
live show.
we have a couple people that do that. The private show. But
Some of them that bless our hearts every
Yeah.
week.
be looking for that. So Brett, be practicing your lockpicking skills.
Can we microtoad?
What?
No. no, that's an easy one. No, we could. Next week, Josh has a box of toads in here.
Which one's which? I don't know. I went frog gigging. I caught as many as I could.
Oh, he doesn't do it illegally, Rosemary. He does it professionally
Yeah,
with
I'm legal.
with permission. I'm legal. He's got a badge.
Stay safe, stay legal. That's all the videos I watch of guys picking locks. That's what they say. Stay safe, stay legal.
Say your prayers and eat your vitamins. That's what Hulk Hogan always
Eat your
said.
prayers and say your vitamins. Oh,
And then he was on steroids, so apparently.
Oh,
vitamins.
dude, who wasn't?
that's what vitamins are, Brett. Come on now.
That's what made that era.
I do a Z-Pack every once in a while. I get it.
Vitamins.
It's steroids too.
Z-Pack?
Yeah, it's
Steroids?
It's a steroid pack.
Oh,
But it's not like
why isn't it an S-Pack then? Why is it a Z-Pack?
That's what helps.
it's a different kind of steroid.
Oh.
Just so you guys know.
Z-Packs or roids?
Roids.
Him?
Who?
Heroids?
What?
All right. Hey, it's been a great show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We
man.
appreciate all the comments. We've had some good viewership
Seriously,
tonight.
yeah. Wait,
been a
good
good
job,
show.
people. That was a good time.
Proud of it.
I don't have anything else, so I'm Joey,
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
and that's Noah, and
This is
Podbless.
Yeah. I should have saved the heroids and the
This
the
frog,
microtoad. The microtoad thing was a good bit.
this frog is mean mugging
we
me.
should microtoad.
You for sure said that.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, you did. It's cool. It's cool. Bye, guys.